by something last night in my sleep. It's a dead man's party. Who could ask for more? Everybody's coming, leave your...
What's up? Thanks for coming back from the break. And now we have, at least officially, the last installment of Alan's Fear Fest. So, what is on the docket for... Yeah. Ooh. What's on the docket for the grand finale?
We're out with a bang, guys. Favorite horror movie, in your opinion? Like, your favorite horror movie of all time?
All right. This is... I think I've already decided mine. So, who wants to go first? You want to go first, or you want to save...
I'll go.
You want to go? Yeah.
All right. I've been thinking about this ever since you texted me the other night, right? It's been a kind of a tough decision, man, because I wanted to go with something that I've been watching like my whole life, you know. And so I went through all of the Freddy movies I'd seen, and you know, Friday the 13th and Hellraiser or whatever. But I always come back to Poltergeist 2.
The second one?
Poltergeist 2. With that creepy fucking preacher dude.
Yeah?
That would sing those hymns, man, while he was walking. That dude gave me nightmares, man.
I've never seen any of the Poltergeist movies.
Oh my God, they are good.
Yeah,
I mean,
the first two.
People shit on 3, but I even kind of like Poltergeist 3 just for the mere fact of all of the bullshit that happened around the filming of that movie.
Right, yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's the,
What's the one that happened during that? I remember...
Homegirl, like, died. I don't know if she died filming that movie, but she died like shortly thereafter, or it could have been like she died filming it, like the little girl.
I don't remember all the details. There's just a lot of like spooky stuff that went around the filming of that movie.
Yeah. I mean, it was all kind of crazy shit, and like I said,
it was 3 that happened during.
Yeah. But apparently the whole like franchise was sort of plagued. Like all of the movies were kind of plagued with some kind of crazy
Ghost
stuff.
Son.
Coach. Craig T. Nelson was in the first one, wasn't he?
And the second.
Yeah,
okay.
in the second.
Okay.
And he was awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, the movies were great, man.
The second one had with the kid where the braces were attacking him, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, I never had braces, but that part. Oh, I remember that part was messed up, dude.
The part whenever when Coach drank the fucking tequila
worm.
Yeah, and it was homeboy. Oh, dude, it was fucked up, man. Ah, dude, that was a scary ass movie. That I literally would go to the bathroom in the middle of the night and think I was gonna see that preacher guy at the end of the hallway. Dude, it was fucking.
Wasn't the first one kind of funny in parts, or kind of tongue in cheek, or like funny stuff?
Well, people made fun of it because they had that little midget lady. This house is clear.
This house.
You know?
Oh, that's where that comes from.
Yeah.
And Ace Ventura.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I never knew that.
Yeah. And
I didn't know you didn't know that.
The demons.
Yeah, that's all.
This house is clear.
But then Poltergeist.
There's a lot of dark spirits in this house. And the pickles.
Come to my voice, Marianne.
Marianne.
Was that her name? Was that her name?
That sounds right.
I don't remember.
I don't remember.
We'll just go with that.
I think it might have been something different, but people made fun of that because of that little midget lady. But man, you get to Poltergeist 2 with that creepy preacher guy. Ain't nobody make fun of that dude.
He was legit.
Nobody made fun of that movie.
that dude was creepy as fuck, man. So that would be me. I would have to go Poltergeist 2.
Okay, it's a good pick.
Who's next?
I'll go next.
Yeah.
My favorite is kind of like Jeff's, the one that probably scared me most, and I guess it was when I was a teenager. I don't know if you've talked about it. It might be a little cliche, but The Ring really scared me. That chick crawling out. I know they make fun of it now, but it's just like...
No, dude, I'm there with you, man. When I saw that movie, no joke.
I never watched it because I thought it would scare me too much.
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
Did you watch Ju-on?
No.
The Japanese version of that? That was fucking creepy too, man.
I think
Jamaican
like
version.
that.
Ju-on, man.
Ju-on the ring, man.
Take the ring.
The style of how they made it.
Yeah.
I think that was like the first. Then they started doing more like that, where you didn't know what was going on until the end, kind of deal. Like all these others, you know, it's the ghost, or you know, it's the skeleton, or you know who's chasing you the entire time. It's just like, what is happening right now?
It's just the way they did that. Like I don't know, the cinematography when she was like coming out of the TV and all of that. Oh my god, that was creepy, dude.
Yeah, I just thought it was a cool concept in general when that came out. What's this? You watch this tape, you're gonna die in 7 days.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, and then that, yeah. it's good, man. That's a creepy movie.
Have you seen
Yeah.
the mock trailer of Hell No?
Yeah.
I know you have.
No, I
I
haven't
haven't seen it. It's they do a mock trailer of just like all the horror tropes of like, oh hey bro, I got this VHS. If we watch it, we're gonna die in 7 days. You want to watch it? And he's like,
No.
let me see that for a second. Puts it on the table and just gets a hammer and just starts beating the shit out of it.
Hell
He's like,
yeah.
no.
Hey guys, I think we should split up. No, that's a terrible idea.
The hot cheerleader comes up to the nerd guy and says like, hey, me and my friends are gonna go to a haunted house and play with the Ouija board. You want to come with us? He's like, no,
I don't.
in no way, shape, or form. No, I don't. Absolutely no. It's just really funny.
It parodied all the stuff.
No, it's search it on YouTube. It's Hell No.
Hell no.
I think.
Yeah. I think so.
Well, there are a lot of other like movies that kind of came off of The Ring, right? Like the VHS movie and the .com movie or
Well, I heard
something like
VHS
that.
is supposed to be pretty cool.
No, The
but,
Grudge always kind of reminded me of that kind of style.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was in the same.
yeah.
After The Ring was such a big hit, they looked at what other Japanese ideas they could steal, and The Grudge was another one. What's that? Sarah Michelle Gellar was in that one, right?
There's a lot of creepy little dead girls.
Yeah, dude. Little kids in horror
yeah.
movies? No, man. I don't want 'em-
Short Under the Corn?
Yeah.
Short Under the
They're
Corn.
scary now.
Good
Of the Corn,
Lord.
yeah, that movie was crazy.
Superman. Christopher Reeve, son.
Oh, right.
He was either in the
I
first or
was like,
second
where are
one.
you going with that? Superman's not. Oh, wait, he was in the movie. I got it.
Yep, Superman is awesome.
But it's not scary. Like, Bert, were you scared of him as a little baby at the beginning of that movie? Is that where you were going with that? No, he's in the movie. Got it. I'm there with you.
All right, so we've got Poltergeist 2, The Ring. I'm going to cheat a little bit and pick 2.
Okay.
But they're for completely different reasons. One of them is the movie that I actually like the best and can watch over and over again and still get kind of scared. The other one is the one that actually scares me the most and actually have a hard time getting through. The favorite one that I can keep watching is The Exorcist.
Yeah.
It's just,
that's a really good
I
one.
mean, it set such a high bar for that, and it's still scary as shit.
Yep.
We watched it
We watched it the
week or
beginning
two
of this
ago.
month. Yeah. It still
And
holds up, man.
it's-
That was
it's
the-
still scary as shit.
That was one of mine. I thought about that and I was like, no, I feel like somebody else is going to say that one. But that was also just one of the ones.
I think it's probably the best horror movie of all time. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not my favorite. It's probably my second favorite.
Yeah.
But like going with like the horror genre, if I wanted to pick a favorite, I would say it's the one that actually scares me the most and the one that actually I have a hard time getting through.
Yeah, it's
And-
still messed up, dude. It's
But that one is not The Exorcist because I can watch The Exorcist. Still scary, but I can watch it. The one that I actually have a hard time getting through is Event Horizon.
yeah.
Event Horizon. Yeah.
It's just fucking terrifying. It's gory. It's the space.
It's just kind of
it's-
disturbed.
Yeah,
It's
at
messed
some
up,
points,
man.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean, just that feeling of you can't get out of here. Like
Yeah.
you're trapped on a spaceship in the middle of absolutely fucking nowhere, and you got to deal with this shit.
There's just some fucked up demons.
Yeah,
in there, dude.
and you can't get away from it. That's the thing is you cannot get away from it.
Just the fact that that ship disappeared and where it went was hell, and then it came back,
Yeah,
and that's why all this stuff's going on. Like when you
like you
find
don't
that
want
stuff
you
out,
don't
you're
want to
like,
be
oh
here
my
right
God.
now. So those are my two: Exorcist and Event Horizon.
Yeah,
That's great.
I still got to watch that this month. I haven't watched Event Horizon yet. This month, I mean, I've seen it.
Right.
Uh,
So what do you got, man?
my favorite horror movie of all time is 1982's John Carpenter's The Thing.
That is an
Good
amazing
damn movie.
dude.
I just watched it again last night because I wanted to
Oh, you broke the seal.
yeah,
Okay,
because I
you've been
knew
holding off on
well yeah,
watching that
but I
one for a
knew
while.
I was going to talk about it today, so I wanted to watch it last night. That way it'd be fresh in my mind. It's still, man, it's just so good. Just the fact that you don't know like who is the alien and who's not, because it can look like any of us, and they're trapped in the middle of the Arctic, completely isolated because they can't get help because there's the storms. You know, it's just all that stuff.
And because Kurt
Russell,
and
yep.
it's
Yeah.
the 80s.
Yep.
You know?
And all this stuff's practical. You know, all awesome special effects in that movie. It were all animatronic, and so it made it. That to me makes it look, makes it look real.
I think that says a lot for practical effects in general.
Yeah, no,
Something made 30 years ago still pretty much holds up because the effects are real, and it's like something that the actors were actually interacting with.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Like, there's the just the scene alone where the guy he like collapses and then they put him on the table and the doc's trying to resuscitate him with the pads and he goes for it the third time and his stomach just opens. It's like a mouth that opens and then his arms go in it and the mouth cuts his arms off and then
that's terrifying.
The dude's head comes off of the body and the head starts running around. Dude, the movie is so good. It's so messed up. And then there's the awesome scene where they gotta like try to figure out. Kurt Russell's like, I figure out a way to figure out who's who, and
is that the one where they got them tied up like in the chairs?
And they put their blood samples in petri dishes, and he burns a wire and sticks it in there, and nothing happens, and then like jumps out of the petri dish, and then they're like, oh, we didn't think it was that guy, it's that guy, and then it starts like he starts tweaking and stuff. Oh my god! And because he's one of the 3 dudes that's tied to the couch together, so it like starts freaking out. The other 2 guys are like, I can't get out of here, and it's jumping off the wall. It's so messed up, dude. I love that movie so much.
That is.
It's got like the sense of like the isolation. You can't go anywhere. You're stuck here with this, and it's got like the invasion of the body snatchers with like the mystery thing. Like you don't know who
can't trust anybody.
It's a really good movie.
Wilford Brimley's
Kurt
in
Russell.
it.
Cocoon, son.
Yeah,
beat us.
Diabetes.
Done fetus.
Well, he's the first dude that figures he figures it out like way early in the movie. So I
completely forgot that Wilford Brimley was in that.
He destroys the helicopter and he destroys all their radio equipment because he knows that the thing's going to try to get out. Dude, it's so good.
And wasn't the deleted scene or like the deleted ending or change ending with the dog or the wolf?
Or you just see it running. You just see it running away.
Yeah, you see the dog running away, but like in one of the either added or deleted scenes, the dog is still the alien or whatever it is.
I don't remember that. That's how the end of the piece of crap prequel ends.
Okay, that might be where they got that
movie
from.
Sucks. And obviously, I wanted to get a really good shot because it was a prequel to my favorite horror movie of all time, and they pretty much just like. Remember all this cool stuff? We're kind of going to try to do the exact same thing, but it's all going to be CG and look really crappy.
Yeah, I saw one of the things where they had like an actual mock-up of like practical for one of the big scenes, and then they showed the CG version right beside it, and it was like crap.
It had a good cast, though. That's really the only positive thing I can give that movie.
Who was in it?
Mary Elizabeth Winstead was the main character, and Joel Edgerton was the other lead.
I know that.
Yeah.
This guy from, not The Fighter? Warrior.
Warrior?
Yep. Good movie.
Great movie. So, yeah. I love horror movies. I've been watching them every day this month, whether it be a TV show or a horror movie. Been pretty on top of it. I love October. I just wanted to talk about it all month with you guys because it's probably up there as my favorite genre.
We still got one more, maybe?
I don't think we do we?
Are we recording in October?
Halloween's Saturday.
Oh, right. We'll be a day off.
Yeah.
Maybe we can do post-Halloween show.
Yeah, I mean, I might think of something else, but yeah.
You want to do a whole month of like turkey movies? Are there enough of those?
Birds revolving around the fowl.
I just watched The Birds. Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds. Keep the genre going. It'll just be about birds.
Watch Fly Away Home. It's about Canada geese.
That's the one with Jeff Daniels?
Yeah, and Rogue and a Paquin.
Okay.
It's got birds in it.
I think I saw it in theaters.
Badge of honor. I saw Fly Away Home in theaters.
Nice.
Yeah. That's kind of a horror story too, right?
That's the scariest thing that we've heard all day.
No, yeah, it's The Thing. Damn, that's a great movie. For some reason, you guys haven't seen it, and I might have just spoiled a whole lot of stuff, but still, it's worth watching, man.
It's a 30-year-old movie. You can't put spoiler territory on.
Keith David's in it.
Oh God, I I haven't seen it in like a year and a half or 2
Yeah,
years, and I keep
haven't seen it
forgetting
in
all
like
the
in
people.
9
that are in it.
hours. So I feel you, buddy. But no, it's like that's just the end, like where you think. I just want the eight. We talking about Kurt Russell 80s, man. I almost had to pick. I've been doing that stuff on Facebook all month with like different days, best this, best that, whatever. And there was one for like best line in a horror movie, and I went with "We're Gonna Need a Bigger Boat." I think from Jaws. I think that's the one I picked. But I was really struggling with not picking the end of the thing where they're in the basement and it's just he's the one left that you know of, and the thing is just all over the place, all the dogs and tentacles, and it's going Rah! And he just had the dynamite and he just goes, yeah, well, fuck you too, and just throws the dynamite. It's like that's awesome. It's Kurt Russell.
Kurt Russell, man. That's awesome.
I think with the best line, I'd probably had to go with "They Live."
Yeah,
Roddy Piper.
I came to kick ass.
I came to
chew
kick ass
bubblegum.
and chew bubblegum, and I am all out of bubblegum.
Also with Keith David.
Yep.
So those two things were related. But yeah, so I love October. So thank you for letting me share this month with you guys and all these fun topics.
It was fun. That was a good little running theme throughout the month. Glad we did that. Glad you did that.
Science, elastic tubes and button pins, bits and